Hello everybody, Ho. Welcome to Learn Penang Hokkien. Today we are privileged to have members of Learn Penang Hokkien joining us here on Zoom. And for today, we are going to learn something very important for Penang Hokkien, which is tone Sandhi. If you can master tone Sandhi, then you'll be able to pronounce words in Penang Hokkien clearly and fluently. This is the fundamental part of the language, to be able to use the correct tone. In Penang Hokkien, there are 4 different tones that correspond to the tones in Mandarin, and I number them 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in addition to that, there is a tone which I number 3, which we will look at afterwards. So, every syllable in Penang Hokkien will come with a tone. Let's say, for example, K-A-N-G with a 4 is Kang, and it means river. When you put 2 words together, the tone of that word change. That is to say, the word on the left side changes its tone. The word for riverside is Kang Pi. You will notice that in Kang Pi, Kang has become Kang. Another example, the word Ang is husband, but to write couple, it is Ang Bo. Ang with the tone 1 has changed to 3, Ang Bo. So with all words, when you join them together, the word on the left side or on the front side will change its tone, while the one behind the last one does not change its tone. So Bo with a tone 4 remains the same. This is so for all words. So words that are originally tones 1 or 2 will change their tone to tone 3. Words that are originally tone 3 and 4 will change to tone 1. So just remember this rule. When you take a word and you combine it with another word, the word in front will change its tone according to this rule. And from there you can see Kang Pi, from the word Kang, it becomes Kang. And so you don't say Kang Pi, you say Kang Pi. Not Kang Pi. It's not 4. You have to change it to 1, because words that are originally tone 3 or 4 change to tone 1. Similarly, the word Ang, which is tone 1, has to change to tone 3 when you create the new word Ang Bo. Not Ang Bo, but Ang Bo. Okay? Not Ang Bo, you can't retain the tone 1. You need to change it to tone 3. Becomes Ang Bo. Other examples. Sua Ting. So, Sua Ting comprises 2 words. Looking at the word in front, Sua Ting, can you guess what root word or word in the citation form it comes? So you can see that this word is tone 3. It must have originated from a word that is it tone 1, tone 2, tone 3, or tone 4?
Could be 1.
Yeah. So you can see that words originally tone 1 or 2 becomes tone 3. So it could be 1. Correct. Yeah, it could be 1, and it could also be 2.
1.
Yeah, but in this one, it is tone 1. Here's another word. Jit means to go in. chu, 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 chu means house.
Chu.
So to go into the house,
Jeep.
Jeep
Jeep.
chua.
Jeep. Jeep. Three. Jeep.
okay,
Sa.
so what number should I put here?
Sa.
Jeep. Jeep.
Three.
One.
Three.
So
Jeep.
Three.
Jeep.
Jeep is originally tone 1, it must change to tone 3. So not Jeep chu but Jeep chu. Jeep, the original word, has to now change to tone 3, so it's now Jeep chu. The tone has changed from 1 to
Jeep
3.
chua.
Not Jeep chu. Not Jeep
Jeep
chu
chu.
but Jeep chu.
Jeep. 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 Chu.
Jeep chua. Thó. Thó kha. Thó kha. Thó kha.
Tall is three.
Thó.
Put number three.
Thó kha. Three.
Number three.
Number three.
Yeah.
Number three.
Yes, number
Number
3.
three.
You're right,
Number
number 3. Not talk car, but talk car. Lao, lao, lao. Lao, 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 lao is to lick.
Lao. Lick.
Chui is water.
Lao truy.
So licking water, how do you say licking
No.
water?
Lao is one.
What? Chui. What number
Lao
should I
is
put
one.
here?
Lao truy.
One. Yes, I think it's one.
Yes, you're right. It is 1. And how do you read this? It's
Lao
Lao
tree.
Chui. Lao Chui. Lao, 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 lao. Lao Chui. So you will see that a word is
Lao
that is
Chui.
originally tone 3
Lao
now
Chui.
becomes tone 1. Not Lao Chui but Lao Chui. And in addition, just now we saw that there is a group of word that is 3-3. This 3-3 is the unique group that does not change tone. So it is different from those single digit words that follow the tone change rules that I have mentioned. 1 and 2 becomes 3, 3 and 4 becomes 1. When you see this group of words, they are all tone 3 words. But because they do not change their tone, I number them as tone 3-3. For example, the word lao means old, and lang is man. So old man. To say old man, we say lao lang, lao lang, and here the tone number remains the same.
Three.
Yes, you're right. 3-3. It is still 3-3 here. So it's lao lang. So the word lao doesn't change its tone. No matter where you put it, it remains lao. And because of that, we number it as 3-3.
So Tim, if you do it wrong, Lao Lang becomes Lao Lang, old man becomes con man.
Yeah, so that would be a different word altogether already. So for that one, it comes from the word lao. Lao, 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 lao. Lao is a different word from lao. So lao is to swindle. You see that it has a number
One.
4 here. A tone
One.
4. So tone 4
Number
will change
one.
to tone 1. So to swindle people is lao
Lao.
lang. Lao lang. Not lao lang, but lao lang.
Thanks, I was very puzzled about the double 3. Now I understand. Yeah. Yeah, because it doesn't change its tone when in a compound word. Correct?
Yeah. So when you see a tone 3-3, you know that that one does
In a
not
compound.
change its tone. Now another word. This is gu. Gu is also another different word for old.
Oh.
So gu and lao are similar but used in different contexts. So Gu is usually used for objects. So, gu
chu.
with chu becomes, yes, gu chu.
Gu chu. I lao chu.
Yeah, you can say lao chu, but in this case, gu chu.
Sorry.
And no, you notice here that the word gu, the same as lao, does not change its tone. Gu chu, lao chu. They don't change their tone, and hence it's tone 3-3. And so only tone 3-3 doesn't change tone. You don't have tone 1-1 or 2-2 or 4-4. They don't exist. The only one that there is tone 3-3. Another example, kia. Kia is child.
Chu is 1.
Yeah, so if a small house is, what number should I put here?
Chu.
3 becomes,
1.
3 becomes,
Chu lao chu.
yeah, 3 originally 3, now has become
Chu kia.
1, correct. Yes,
1. I think it's 1, yes.
3 has become 1. Chu kia.
1.
Not chu kia, but
kia.
chu kia. 3 becomes 1. So, chu is a one digit word, which is a tone 3, not tone 3-3. So, therefore,
This is a
it becomes
different-
chu kia. Soon is grandchild. Soon is tone 1. When you put the word soon and kia together,
Kia would be 1.
Yeah.
Kia would be 1.
kia, which was originally tone 4, has now become tone 1, correct? Yes, 4 becomes 1. So it's kia soon, not kia soon. Huh?
What to work?
Here I want to show you how tone Sandhi happens not only for
work.
nouns but also for whole sentences.
Do.
So, kang is work,
So kang.
zhou is do. But when you combine them together, do work is zhou gang. Yes, zhou gang.
1 and 4.
And you will see that the word on the right side doesn't change its tone.
Yes.
Chu gang is 1.
No,
Chu.
It.
Chu. 1 also.
1 2.
Yes,
Yes.
you're right. It's 1 because 3 becomes 1. Because 3 becomes 1, therefore, it is zhou gang, not zhou gang. Key is to go. And we can combine it with the words we have earlier. Go to do work.
Ki cho kang. Ki cho kang.
Okay, the last one we know is always 1. Ki zhou gang.
1 also.
Yes, you're right. 1 also. Want is I. Want to go to do work.
I
Kang.
ki chu gang. Chu gang.
So, gang always remains the same. So,
Uh,
becomes
3.
no.
3.
No,
Eh?
no.
Chu gang.
1.
Yes, 1.
Chu.
Key becomes
I ki.
1.
1, correct? Yes.
1.
1, correct. So, I ki zhou gang. I ki zhou gang. I is wa. You can also call it as gua. I want to go to work would be wa I ki zhou gang. And you will notice all the words change its tone except the last one. This is a regular sentence. In a regular sentence, you will see that all those words change is turned from citation form to Sandhi form. However, you can also have a tone in the emphatic form. That's to say, you want to emphasize something. In this example, you are emphasizing on the subject. So instead of wa ai ki chou kang, it becomes wa ai ki chou kang, wa ai ki chou kang. So when you change from the regular form to the emphatic form, you move from the citation tone back to Sandhi tone and then back to the citation tone again. So wa is the form that you get directly from the dictionary, and it goes back to that form again for the emphatic form for the sentence. So over here I want to show you that ki is in the citation tone and ki is in the Sandhi tone. Zhou is also in zhou gang. So gang is in citation tone.
Base tone.
Yeah, the citation tone, you can also call it the base tone.
Oh, sorry, citation tone. Sorry.
There is one group of words that does not affect the tone change. These are called particles. When you have particles in a sentence, and this is usually inserted as the last word in the sentence, okay, this group of words you can add at the end of sentences and they do not affect the tone Sandhi. They do not change the tone of the noun from the citation tone to the Sandhi tone. That's to say, the nouns remain in the citation tone. Example, liao. These are examples of particles. Liao, meh, nia, la, and la. Wa, ai, ki, zhou, gang liao. Wa, ai, ki, zhou, gang liao. Notice the word gang here.
Three. I think it's three. Number three.
Is it number 3?
Ila.
No, it's not number 3, it's number 1. As I said, the presence of the particle, which is liao, does not change the tone of this noun, this word. So it is gang and it is still gang.
Oh, okay.
Wa ai ki zhou gang liao. Gang, not gang, not zhou gang liao,
Okay.
but zhou gang liao. Lu ai ki zhou gang meh? Lu ai ki zhou gang meh?
Okay, one.
1, yes, right? So it has to
One.
be 1. Because the particle doesn't change the tone of the word before it. So all these are the particles, and if you have any of them in the sentence, it doesn't affect the tone of the word before it. Nouns do not change tone. For example, the word ahwat. Ahwat. In a sentence, whether it's the subject or the object, it is still ahwat. So, ahwat ki zhou gang. Notice the word huat. Not ahwat ki zhou gang, but ahwat ki zhou gang. So, the word for all nouns will stay the same when you insert it into a sentence. Lao lang ki zhou gang. In this case, lao lang is the noun, and here is the subject of the sentence. So the 2 that you see here doesn't sandhi. So it remains tone 2 here. Ang bo kicho kang. So ang bo, even a compound noun comprising 2 words joined together, the word bo does not sandhi. It remains the same.
One.
Ang plus bo is ang bo. Yes, the word ang does change to ang, but the word bo remains the same because it is not a single component. Ang is red. Shirt is sa. So red shirt is angsa. Angsa. So what tone number to put here?
3.
Four.
Originally tone 2.
3. 1, 2 become 3, yeah.
Tim, I noticed that
Yes,
even among Penangites, those that are English educated make mistakes when it comes to Sandhi.
The problem is that our language has been in oral form for so long already, and those who are not familiar with it will often distort the tone, and so that's why they would make mistake with regards to the tone sandhi. So in this case, it's ang sa. You will notice that ang and ang both sandhi to ang, as in ang bo and ang sa. Both words sandhi to become tone 3. And so, when you put strings of words together, all the words will sandhi to only either tone 3 or tone 1. It won't be tone 2 or 4. Because when a word sandhi, 2 types of words, 2 types of tone becomes a single type of tone. Tone 1 and 2 becomes tone 3. Tone 3 and 4 becomes tone 1. Therefore, it dilutes to just 2 types of tone, which are tone 3 and tone 1. And so we have more or less concluded this portion on tone sandhi. What I have shared with you today is actually very, very basic. And in future lessons, I will show you the how.
Thank you, Timothy.
Yeah. How.
Oh, thank you, Timothy.
I think I think in the future, Tim, I think in the future it's a good idea if you could record the sessions. Then
I'm ahead of you. I did record it, and so as soon as I have the chance, I will put this on YouTube so that the information can be shared
having to
and we
repeat
can go through it once again.
Okay, good.
That's good.
Yes, I have recorded it. Yes. As well as for the notes today, I'm going to send it to you by Telegram.
Yeah. That would be useful.
When it's ready, I will share it.
No,
I will share it with you.
Tim, the YouTube link to share. YouTube 嘅 link 度 share 出嚟哦。
Okay, thanks.
Okay,
好
thank you.
好
Bye
感謝
bye. Bye bye for now.
感謝。
Okay, thanks.
No, man.
Thanks for watching Learn Penang Hokkien on YouTube. Do like this video and click the button on the right to subscribe. To be notified of future lessons, hit the bell button. Kamsalu JJ.